Hello Primary 3, this is chapter 6 lesson 117. You can find it in your booklet from page 271 to 274. Before we start our lesson, you have to know some things that at the end of the lesson you should know the multiplication fact of 4 and 3 and how to represent the data on the line plot and bar graphs and tally marks in all different ways and how to answer the questions about them. The key words on this lesson is line plot, tally marks, bar graphs, skip counting, and interpret representing data. Before we start our lesson, please bring your booklet, your pencil, your ruler, and your notebook or your copybook. Here I want to represent the data in the table using bar graph. Remember the bar graph that we took in the first term and we took before? Please bring your pencil and your ruler to draw this. You only use the pencil, not the pen. So use the ruler to draw a vertical line and horizontal line. This line is for the scale as the numbers, and here the horizontal line is for names of each category. So I have here blue, brown, green, yellow, and red. That's the categories that I want to compare. And here the numbers that I want to write. Do I write the scales 1, 2, 3, and so on? As you can see here, I have 30, 25, 35, 20, and 40. So I should write it using skip counting because it will be more accurate for me to get the numbers. So I will write it using skip counting by 10, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, and 100. Now I want to draw these bar graphs. So I want to draw the blue, so I will draw a bar to reach number 30 because the number of kids who like blue is 30. So how I draw it, use the ruler and draw a line in this line on this line, and line on this line, and color it with blue till you reach number 30. Here I have a brown to reach 25. I don't have 25, but 25 is between 20 and 30, so I will draw to reach between 30 and 40. How to draw it? Use your ruler and put it here to draw a line on this line and a line on this line to put it like a bar, okay? And close the bar graph and color it with brown. So you make with your bar graphs, you have to use the ruler, okay? And you have to make spaces between each category. There's a space, there's a bar between each category. So draw these bars. Here I want to make the green is 35, so it's 35 is between 30 and 40, so the bars must be in this between 30 and 40. Use the ruler to draw two lines on this red line, okay, and color it with green till you reach here. Yellow we have 20, so I will draw to reach number 20. So I will draw this bar graph, and here the red is 40. Okay, after I represent the data on the table in here using bar graph, I will use tally to represent it. So I will write the category here, the colors, and the tally will be for number of kids. So first thing I have is blue, brown, green, yellow, and red. So as you know, the tally is a skip counting by 5, so I will count by 5. The blue is 30, so I will count by 5, will be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay? And the brown is 25, so I write here 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And the green is 35, so I write 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. How you do it? You make lines and mark the fifth line like this. So you can make a group that will be 5. So the yellow is 20, so I will make a group of 5, 10, 15, 20, and the red is 40, so I'll make a group of 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So what is the title of the bar? Was my favorite color. You can see the title in the previous page. And the key here means each 5 represent what? The key here that 5 kids, 5 kids. So the group of the telly represent 5 kids. So the telly you make it 4 lines and the 5th line will be like this to make a group. How many? I want to answer these questions here. So I have this bar graph. I will use it to answer the questions. How many kids like green? So I can look at the bar graph or at the table. So I will look at green. How many like green is 35. So which color is like the most? The most represents the highest column. Which column here is the highest? As you can see, the red is the highest column. So red is like the most. Which color is like the least? The least means that the smallest column. So which the column of this is the smallest? The yellow is the smallest column. So it's yellow. Here I want to compare between number of kids who like green and number of kids who like blue. And to compare between them, I will look at the two bar graphs, the green one and the blue one. Look at the green and the blue. Which is bigger? This bar or this bar? This is bigger, so the number of green is bigger. Or you can look at the table. You have here 30 and 35. So which number is bigger? Of course 35, so green is greater than blue. Number of kids who like brown and number of kids who like red. So I will compare between these two paragraphs, which is higher, red, so the higher is bigger, the red is bigger. So I can choose here or I can use the table. So I will make a circle on red and brown. Which is bigger, 25 or 40? Of course 40, so I will choose the red. Here I want to answer these questions. How many more kids like red than yellow? So I will use that table to answer this question. When he tell me how many more and then this is me, I want to subtract. So I will take away number of kids who like red from the number of kids who like yellow. So 40 minus 20 equals 20. How many kids like blue and brown all together? All together mean I'm going to add them both. So I will add the number of kids who like blue with the number of kids who like brown. So 30 plus 25 equals 55. Number, how many like kids like more red than blue? So I will look at the red and blue. So red is 40. I will take away 30 from 40 because he told me how many more than, and this is means subtraction. So it will be 10. Here I want to use the tally to represent these lenses. So first lens I have is 24. So I will search how many 24 I have. 1 and there is any 22 and there is nothing else, so I will make two tallies, two lines like this. After this I have 25. Let's search for 25. I have here 1 and 2, so I will make two tallies like this. The lenses who have 26, how many 26 I have? 1, 2, 3, 26. So I'll make 3 lines. 27 is next. So I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll make a group of tallies. 30, how many like 30? 1, 2, 3, and nothing else. So I make 3 tallies. 31. Let's search for 31. 1, 2, 3. So I make 3 lines. 32. I search for 32. 1, 2, and 3. So I'll make 3 lines. 33. How many like 33? 1, 2, and 3. So I'll make 3 lines like this. Okay, I want to, after represent it on the telly, I want to represent it on the line plot. So to represent it on the line plot, I will start with the smallest number here, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35. I don't skip count in the line plot. I write the numbers from the smaller, start from the smaller, and write on the line plot. And as you know that each X represents one telly because it represents one line. So I have here 2 tellies, so I represent it with 2 X's. 25 have 2 tellies, so I represent it with 2 X's. 26 with 3 tellies, so I represent it with 3 X's. 27 has group of 5, so I put here 5 X's. 30, I don't have 28, so I don't write something here. I don't have 29. I have 30. 30 have 3 tellies, so I represent with 3 X's. I have 31 have 3 tellies, so I represent it with 3 X's. 32 have 3 tellies, so I represent it with 3 X's. And 33 have 3 tellies, so I represent it with 3 X's. The label here is length of blue string. The label here is what is this number is about. This is the length of the blue strings in the centimeters. And the x1, x represent one string. Each one x represents one string. This is all for our lesson. Thank you for listening.